Hello, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm very excited about today's check-in because I am going to share with you some incredibly beautiful news that you are going to seriously just love. So, I'm going to share with you some foods that have not only a very low to zero glycemic index, but are also low in fat. So, what this means is that my body, when I eat these foods, is forced to burn stored fat because there's no dietary fat going in for it to burn before it gets to the stored body fat. This is an incredible biohack. It is a phenomenal hack. It is fantastic, and there's nothing that's going to beat this. Okay, so here hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me here today. I can barely see that on the screen, so forgive me. But so this is going to be an incredible episode, very short and straight to the point. Let's do this. Get your pen and paper ready or open up your digital notepad because this is going to be the best hack ever. Okay, so this is going beyond the protein only diet, and you can do this for a short time or a longer period of time if you have enough body fat. If you don't have enough body fat, you cannot do this, okay? So let me see what we're, hi Mia, oh my gosh, how are you? I'm so excited that you're here. That's so awesome. Hello, welcome, and good morning. All right, so here we go. I'm very excited. And you can eat once a day, twice a day, or even 3 times a day on these foods, and eat until you're super stuffed. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Not only are they zero carbohydrate, but zero glycemic index. That means they will not generally spike the blood glucose. And they are so low in carbs that they're also very low to zero fat. And they are high quality proteins. Today is day 210 that I have been on my fat burning journey, and I feel terrific. I'm ready to charge the day. All right, so here we go. Fill our bodies with macronutrients. Ready? The first one is going to be egg whites. And I realize that egg whites are no fun on their own. So season them the way that you love to season them, okay? But no sugar. The next one is skinless chicken breast. Season it. And you can cook it like in an air fryer. You can boil. You can totally like steam it. There's so many different ways that you can cook this. I see hearts and stuff. Let me do that there. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay. The next one is skinless turkey breast. Eat as much until your hunger is gone and until you're stuffed, so that it pushes your fast till the next meal, right? So just go for it. Totally go for it. Okay. The next one is white fish. I realize some people may have allergies to fish, or they may have allergies to shellfish. So obviously, if you're allergic, don't do it. And one more thing that I always like to say, because it's so important, is this. Never listen to anybody on the internet. I am a random human being on the internet. I don't know what's best for you. So please, before starting any kind of dietary changes, exercise routines, any kind of lifestyle changes, check with your doctor first, because your safety and your health is always a priority. Okay, and just because something works for me doesn't work for you, maybe something that works for you doesn't work for me. We're all different. We've all kind of screwed up our bodies in our own very special way, truth be told. that we all need a very personalized TLC to get back on track. So always check with your state licensed dietitian or your doctor before starting a diet. And I see stuff happening here. Just kidding. I'm listening. Hi, Kung Fu. Meet Mia. Oh my goodness, you guys. I can't hear you. Turn up your volume. Okay, so here we go. I've already gone through egg whites. I've gone through skinless chicken breast, skinless turkey breast. Now the white fish, pollock fish. The next one is flounder, cod, and haddock. And what's the other one? Tilapia and sole. Here we go with the. Now we're talking shellfish. So imagine every day you can eat a different kind of food. You won't get bored. Like I did like a 15 days where I ate a different food from this list, and it was fine. It was great. It worked well for me. So shrimp, and I love shrimp, but I couldn't cook it with butter this time around. So I did the garlic thing, it's fine. It was good. Crab, always good. I mean, crab, come on. Lobster, scallops. Okay. And always, always remember that you can eat low-fat beef. So not only is it poultry, but low-fat beef, shellfish, and fish. There's one more bonus I'm going to share with you right now. Gelatin. So I buy the gelatin powder and I make my own Jello. And I usually do like very simple things. Like I'll use lemon juice to make like a lemon Jello. And I will sweeten it with a little bit of stevia. And that also helps. The citric acid in the lemon juice helps to put the calcium into my bones and get it out of my blood. Now, the foods I just gave you are so important because they will help biohack the body into burning stored fat so fast that you will recognize it within the first 24 hours that your body is going through extreme changes. And I've said this before, if you are skinny listening to this, this is not for you. This is for people who have enough body fat that it's going to burn stored body fat. And that is never to say that skinny people cannot be fat, because you can take an MRI or a CAT scan to see if you have visceral fat surrounding the organs and the heart, right? You could check and have that scan done. It's very expensive. It's a huge ripoff. I hope somebody somehow can fix that, because that is ridiculous. That's a huge ripoff. I mean, I've done the research on that, and those scans should never cost as much as they charge. It is just ridiculous. Let me get to some of the comments here. Love the energy. Thank you so much, Kung Fu Cat. Can't hear you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. So Mia finally caught me live. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that you're having a fabulous day, Mia. Are you at work? No, you're not at work today. Today's your day off, huh? I give you guys some love. Did I do it? Did you guys see the hearts? I love it. For some reason, my comment section is teeny tiny, and I can barely see it. So I've got to get like really close to see it. So if you know how I can enlarge that or put it on a separate screen, let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing. Body scan will give that info. Yes, certain sports medicine places charge $25. No way! What great information! Thank you. So grateful. So who knew? I didn't know that. So like when you say, are you talking about chiropractors or like specific rehab centers for sports? Oh, if you have more information, please share it right here, right now, please. That is such great information, because you know what? If you go to a hospital, they charge thousands for a CAT scan, thousands for an MRI. Major ripoff. Thank you for that valuable information. Wow, incredible. The let's see here. Indiana. Get one at Parkview Sports Medicine walk-in office. Okay. Let me see about enlarging the screen. Hold on. Because that is just, wow. So tiny. I don't know if it'll help, but we'll see. We'll check it out in a second. We'll see if that helps. Okay. Bear with. Oh my God, I just shrank, you guys. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. Body Scan is the name of it. Okay, so Mia, wow, this is fantastic information. Thank you so very much. This is incredible information. Wow, and you know California is crazy expensive with everything. And, you know, it's just a huge ripoff. And that's just my personal opinion. You know, no judgment. So let me go through the system that I use. So first I measure my waist, which I hate doing. And the second thing is I step on the scale, which I hate doing at the beginning of the week. And the dreaded scale, and man, I just can't stand it. And the dreaded measuring tape. But I cannot track what I cannot measure, so I have to do it. So then what I do is I literally just put my brain into gear, like go. We're doing this for a whole week. And I will stock up on every single thing that I'm going to eat that week. And I make my Jell-O and it's ready and it's in the fridge, ready to go. And I have all my bubblies and my LaCroix and my Zevias ready to go. And I load up. So for 7 days, and I prepare more food than I need in the event that I'm going to eat 2 meals a day, or in the event that I'm going to eat 3 meals a day, so that I'm never without food and that I'm never without the correct food. Please give this video a thumbs up and let YouTube know that somebody is watching today, that you are here watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. This is a brand new channel, and I am so excited. I do upload and publish episodes on my podcast. I do a daily check-in like I'm doing right now. And I also upload throughout the week other things. Let's see. Know of another place. It's $100 if you Google it. Losing it. Losing it. Grace Channel did one in Florida at a place for $100, $99. The Downsized Channel did one in South Carolina for cheaper. In Body Scan. Oh, not an MRI. Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That is fantastic. So apparently we just have to Google this, and we are going to find places that we can get a private scan for like $100. So look, now that we know this, right, there is no excuse at all. So let me go through that list again, because not only does this food provide all the macronutrients for proteins, but it also helps to burn stored body fat, and it is 0 on the glycemic index. So if you Google glycemic index, this is the best thing ever, because this will force your body into burning fat. Does me, and it just goes nuts with the fat burning. I mean, I literally go into ketosis within 24 hours. And I can track that with the urine strips. I'm sure you're familiar with them. They have a mobile van that does them in Dallas, Texas area too. So that is so awesome. I'm so glad. You know, Dallas and Florida and South Carolina, you know, this is awesome. This is awesome. Let me just scroll back. Oh, I can't. Can I? In Indiana? Okay. So, are you watching from Indiana right now, Mia? I'm glad that you're here. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below and I will address them. But this is fabulous information. knowing that there's mobile body scans, people who are paying attention to this and really just taking it more seriously, because, this is the crux of all metabolic disease. Seriously, the visceral fat is so dangerous, and I did another episode about that, so I don't want to get into it here. Oh, you are, okay. And it's your day off, right? Probably, yeah, probably your day off. I'll wait for you to reply. So I'm going to go through that list one more time, because literally I did this for 1 week and I dropped well over 5 pounds of body fat. Not water weight. Not water weight. So this is so important for me to say that, because I already lost my water weight at the beginning in March, and I haven't changed my diet that much, right? I'm still on a meat-based diet. So these are not glycogen stores that I'm dropping. This is visceral fat that I'm dropping. So I'm going to go through it one more time. So today is day 210 days that I have been on a high protein, moderate fat diet, and where I lost the majority. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, I remember that you work the third shift. Absolutely. So I'm so glad that you're having a day off. And I'm so grateful that you're here with me on your day off. Oh my God. Oh, this is so wonderful. Okay, I'm so excited. So I just want to go through the list one more time. And that is going to be egg white, skinless chicken breast, skinless turkey breast, white fish, pollock, flounder, cod, haddock, tilapia, sole, shrimp, crab, lobster, scallops, low-fat beef, and gelatin. It is hands down. You are just, it just kickstarts my stall, and it just brings my body fat to its knees. And right now, I'm on day 6 of this exact low fat, zero fat, high protein protocol, which is a muscle sparing modified fast. There's no fasting involved. I don't know why it's called that, but it is muscle sparing, and it does protect the muscle mass. And I do make the lemon-based Jello with gelatin, because it puts the calcium into the bones where it belongs. Let's see. All right, from Mia here. You could even do a nice grind and make a homemade low-fat mixture. Right. So when we butcher our cows, we don't add any fat. So usually when people take their cows to the butcher to have them processed, if they're not doing it themselves, the butcher adds fat from other cows into that, right? That's how they can make like 80-20, 90-10. Okay, so our cows are 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, and they're low lines. So they're lean to begin with. So this is the fantastic part about that, is that our beef is naturally low fat. Not as low fat as buffalo. But buffalo too is very low fat. Buffalo. So if you have a great source for buffalo, I don't raise buffalo, use that. But yes, Mia, you're absolutely correct. A homemade low-fat mixture, you can make that at home. You can buy the beef like chuck, boneless chuck at like, I don't know, Costco. I don't buy meat, so I don't really know. Maybe your local butcher, or Smart and Final, restaurant supply somewhere. But I wouldn't get bogged down with like my crazy lifestyle, which is organic and holistic and vaccine free, and don't do what I do because it may not be right for you. First and foremost, do what's right for you. And, if it's less expensive at Costco, that's awesome. Less expensive at Smart and Final, fantastic. Don't do Yes, that is beautiful. We have family member who butchers and their beef has less fat than chicken. Right? Right? Grass fed, grass finished. You are so lucky. So make sure that you're buying that holistic, grass fed, grass finished, local beef that you know where it's coming from. And remember, hit the thumbs up because I have a 0 thumbs up. Oh my goodness. How do I give myself a thumbs up? I can't do it. Nope, I can't do it. I tried. Okay, so that is fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. And also, you might want, like Mia, like your family member grows cows, check it out. If for those people that are going to watch this in replay, if you know anybody that raises cattle in your area and you want to pitch in on the next cow, call them up. Say, hey, let me buy a portion of this cow and save a little bit of money and get a really good quality beef to fill my freezer because, let them know I'm going to start a meat fast where I'm going to be eating just meat for the next 90 days, 30 days, or whatever. So, oh my goodness. Wow. Fantastic. Do I have a hole in my face? Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, so let's see here. I do have episodes coming out, and that, my friends, is, let's see, I have all my notes written down. So that was what I wanted to discuss, and I wanted to also share one more bonus. It's not carnivore, but one thing that I like to add to like my soups, my meat soup or meat stews or with my meat or eggs is mushrooms. It's a free food. Mushrooms. Any kind of mushrooms. And what is Mia saying here? We have a lot of Amish families in our area. They have yes. If they're practicing sustainable farming practices, of course. Anything you grow yourself or anything that's grown in your local area and you know the farmer and you know their practices and you trust that it's going to be better than anything else in a grocery store, always, every single day. It might cost a little bit more. I don't really know. I know my customers are not necessarily concerned with the cost of the beef that I grow or the pork that I grow, the eggs, the poultry, whatever, because their number one priority is the quality of the meats and poultry and eggs that they're consuming. That's their only priority. So, but they can also, to be fair, I don't really have a lot of local people in the Mojave Desert that are my customers. I have less than 5. So the majority come from LA, from Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Malibu. And then I have another handful that fly in from like other states once a month and pick up their food. And then there's some others that actually just drive from the tri-state area, like Arizona, Nevada, Utah, to pick up their meats, and they stuff their cars in their coolers and drive it back home once a month. So I really don't know what other people do because I don't get out much. There's the truth. Okay. Mia's saying quality. Yes, I agree with you. Quality is worth it. You know what? You're going to pay for it in the long run in health insurance, or you're going to pay for it in good health in the long run. So I'm in my 50s, and my priority right now is to be fit and to be healthy in my 50s. That's why I started this. Kung Fu Cat, I am hungry now. Kung Fu Cat, you're always hungry. How much have you dropped in body fat recently? I know that you were doing a protein-sparing modified fast, and I know that you were doing carnivore from earlier this year too. And I know that you dropped a lot of body fat. If you're comfortable with sharing how much body fat you've dropped in just the past few months, you can let us know in the comments below. Because, we're definitely all here to learn from one another and help one another. We, just this is awesome. I love this. Okay, this is fantastic. So this is what I have for today, and I think this is one of the best check-ins. But before I let you go, I'm going to check in with you and let you know what I'm making for dinner today. Today is an OMAD day, which is a 1 meal a day day. All right. And I am making a beautiful, delicious chuck roast like I made yesterday, boneless. And I'm actually not cooking it in the Instant Pot today. I'm going to cook it in the little Ninja oven that I have on the bake setting. And I also have started making a ground beef type of soup. Now, my soup also contains a little bit of onion for flavor, a little bit of garlic for flavor, pure distilled water, and then very lean beef. I may saute, but without oil, just, basically brown some mushrooms, sliced mushrooms in a cast iron skillet on very high heat and add them to that for today. But I do intend to really enjoy that today. And I'm also going to make a gelatin. So I do buy pure beef gelatin and I make gelatin. I haven't tried the sugar-free Jello gelatin that they sell in the store yet, but I do know some people do use that. I have never, because you know what I'm going to tell you. So the colors freak me out. The red, the blues, the colors freak me out a little bit because I don't know where those colors are coming from. I'm not sure what they're going to do to me. I'm just terrified. Kung Fu Cat is saying, I want to say 50 pounds total so far. Wow. Congratulations. 50 pounds in just a few months. You are fantastic. Keep up the good work. That is fantastic. That is amazing stuff. See how I can do hearts. Can I do hearts? Okay. Yeah, Mia's lost some weight too. I mean, tremendous amount. You know what? We are just doing it. We're killing it. Let's keep it up. Let's totally keep it up. Mia, let's keep it up. Let's keep up that momentum. Kung Fu Cat, let's keep up that momentum. I know I'm desperately trying to keep up that momentum, but it is an uphill battle. It's not easy. It's kind of tough, especially sometimes when I see things with my eyes and my eyes get hungry. But, I got to fight through it. But I'm telling you, I've been cooking at home so much, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. So, I have not eaten out in eons, so I'm really glad about that. Thank you for the hearts. That's so sweet. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for being here. So unless you have any questions, I am going to call this done for the daily check-in. Do you have any questions for me? Hello. And remember to give a thumbs up, please. You look for the little thumb and you give it a thumbs up. If you're using your cell phone, use the little thumb thingy because it helps the algorithm. It's a brand new channel. So, you know what? Until next time, I don't even know what I'm doing here. All right, let me see if I can lower that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for being here with me today. If you found this helpful, please subscribe. Please share if you know of anybody that can benefit from this content. And if you're going to try and do like a 5-day, 7-day, 12-day, 15-day challenge on the foods that I talked about today to burn that stored body fat, check with your doctor first and let me know in the comments so that maybe we can do it as a group, okay? And Kung Fu Cat says, stay the course, choose health. Thank you. Yes, we will. So, oh my goodness, I keep lowering that. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Stay with me. You're not. Oh, you know what? This is so awesome. I'm so glad about this little chat section here. We're not alone. We have each other and we're doing great. We're rocking this. This is awesome. We're literally getting our health back, and it's costing less and less, right? And we're not using fillers as a food. We're not going to eat our emotions anymore. I should say I'm not going to eat my emotions anymore. I have not since March 22nd. And Mia, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you watched my other podcasts, but I stopped cold turkey, enjoying a cigarette with my coffee, enjoying a cigarette after a large meal, and enjoying a cigarette with cocktails. Now, granted, I was not a pack-a-day smoker, so I don't know what that's like. But I believe that cigarette smoking is bad no matter what, whether it's 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, whatever. So for me to have done, what I did was I quit the smoking and I went on a fast at the same time. So I quit smoking and I quit eating food for like 10 days. And I have not craved a cigarette at all, but that was pretty extreme. Let me see here. Stay the course. Needs to take you where yes, it will take us where it needs to be. All of us, yes. I've watched them. I am a cigarette person as well. Oh, it is tough. Mia, it is the worst. I am not kidding you. I am so sorry. It's tough. So it was a really crazy mindset that came over me. And I said, look, self, you have to do it at some point because of the stress, right? You need better sleep. Acid reflux, not good. Waking up in the middle of the night, not good. Cortisol through the roof, not good. And I mean, all of this was related. And remember, I'm in my 50s. I don't know how old you are. You probably younger than me. Most people are younger than me. But it's harder to burn the body fat and to get metabolically healthy and on track when you wait until your 50s. So I did it. I told my brain that I'm in charge, and I did it. I actually have 2 packs of cigarettes that are sealed, that are still in this house. I have not touched them. Okay. Let's see. I will bring me to tears, but it's worth it. I stopped half a year. Does that say half a year? Then started again last year. You're 48, so you are younger. Yeah, now is the time to make the changes that you want to make before you turn 50. It's tough to do things when you hit 50. I'm sure you've heard this all over the internet, but that is true. A girlfriend of mine actually went to her doctor, and he gave her something that made her quit smoking literally in 3 days. I don't know what it was, but it was a pill, and she took it for like a week and was done. And to this day, if she smells a cigarette, she's disgusted. So I don't know what that is. Now, I do know about like nicotine patches, and I've never used them because I was very fortunate to be in that mindset. But if you've quit before, Mia, which you have, you can do it again. But if you have insurance, maybe you can ask about that pill that my friend Cindy took to help her quit smoking in 3 days. She was smoking since she was a child, for crying out loud. I was shocked when she quit smoking. You do patches and the meds. Okay. So if those work for you, see if you can get them and see if you can get your insurance to pay for them, because I understand they can be very costly. So if you can get insurance to pay for this, this is fantastic. But it's still a mindset, right? It's still a mindset. And putting, so the reason why I fasted was because I did not want to go through the like trading one bad habit for another bad habit. And everyone told me that if I quit smoking, that I would gain weight. So I was ready mentally. I was prepared mentally to stop eating. Yeah, so that pill, I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure it's not a big secret. And she quit smoking in 3 days. She took that pill less than a week. And like I said, so she quit smoking. She was 60. She had been smoking her entire childhood since she was like a teenager, all the way until 60. It was incredible. So it's just wild that she quit. Yeah, it was just wild. So Mia is saying insurance paid 100% for the patches I bought. Oh, okay. So then those doctors will know about the pills. If they paid for the patches, they'll know about the pills. It's a mindset, and you never want to trade one bad habit for another. So consider, if you're going to quit smoking, I would do the protein sparing modified fasting, like I was talking about, on this list of foods, like for 10 days. Ask your doctor if you can do like a high protein, like low fat protocol, because that might help so that you're not overeating to substitute. This way, if you do overeat, just because you're used to having habits of chewing, habit of putting things in your mouth, you're eating low fat. So hopefully that helps. And I've never even heard of the mints. So I'm guessing that's something that you can buy that's nicotine through the pharmacy or through any store. I don't know. So look, I'm not a huge shopper. I don't shop. I've been to Walmart, 5 times. I've been to I go to the store, I buy toilet paper, paper towels, dishwasher tabs. Otherwise I make my laundry detergent because I'm crazy like that. But so I don't really go shopping. I'm not a shopper. I've gone to Costco. I can count on one hand how many times. And each time I've gone to these places, I've gone with a friend of mine. So let's see here. Let's go to the comments. I ask, but I do have issues with trading one bad for another. Yeah, the bad habit. Right. I'm in recovery for addiction. Oh, girl, So I take medicine. I totally understand. Now, I've never taken medicine for it, but I understand addiction. I do. I was a sugar addict, a wheat flour addict. These are serious. And of course, the cigarettes for years, for decades. Come on. It was crazy. I used to drink an entire pot of coffee a day. Now I drink 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day. I don't understand the other kinds of addiction, but but any addiction that you can't easily control on your own is tough. It's hard. It's an uphill battle. It's a fight. And girl, I feel for you. I will keep you in my heart always. And I will pray for you. You are killing this. You're doing this. You're not alone. You are not alone. You're never alone. Okay? And this is one of the reasons why I started this channel, was because, there were times when I felt a little bit alone. And it's not a good feeling. It's a terrible feeling. And what it does is it makes you fall into a trap. So you will hear me say this time and time again. I will write this on people's YouTube channels when I'm commenting, is I want people to know that you're not struggling alone, ever, ever. The comments, I struggle. Yes, your struggle is real. Yes, yes, it is. We don't know. Right. So I agree with you 100%. The struggle is so real and it's in our face, and we fight an uphill battle every single day, whether it's food, drugs, alcohol, caffeine, pills. I don't know what it is. It's an uphill struggle every single day. We live in a really messed up society. We really do. And I'm going to tell you, social media was developed to improve our lives. And I think in some ways it may have improved our lives. But I also believe that in so many other ways, it has separated us from people, from real life people, and connecting with people in real life. So that's why in my last video, or podcast, I forget which one it was it check-in or the podcast, where I mentioned it's not about being food centric. It's about being event centric. Centering our lives around community and friends and family and events where we can be together physically and hug each other and touch one another and love one another and look at each other, right? So these things really can improve our lives in so many ways. The human touch and the human connection through conversation. So always, I just know that I read all my comments, every single one of them. And of course, there's not that many comments. So yeah, I do read all my comments. And I would love to do an event. Once we get like enough people together, let's do an event somewhere. Let's do something and get together and have a great time and just meet one another in real life. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so I have got to get going because I have farm animals to take care of. And I will see you again here tomorrow. And I want to thank you so much for being here and spending part of your day off with me on Polly's podcast. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's read this. It says, so true, but when you see people winning or whining, whining, that's what has me. The enthusiasm, earnest feelings are very really, all right, but you're also a huge inspiration to me also. So thank you. And thank you for being here with me from day one. And don't think I'll ever forget it, because I will not forget it. I will always remember it. Thank you, Mia. From the bottom of my heart, appreciate you. Thank you so much. And until next time, I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And be happy and be healthy. Bye for now.